Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to solve question number 3 of exercise 1.1. Solve each of the following equations by quadratic formula. So first of all, we will derive a quadratic formula, and then we will use this formula and solve some of the questions, some of the parts of the question 3, and the remaining parts will be your homework. So first of all, what is a quadratic formula? Quadratic formula: x equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is quadratic formula for a quadratic equation in variable x. If the variable is y, then we will write it y equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac by 2a, where a, b and c are the real numbers. A is the coefficient of this. Let us consider the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. These a, b, c are the real numbers. Now we are going to derive this formula. So if you remember completing square method, we will follow that. First, we will divide all the terms on both sides of the given equation by a. So look here, ax square divided by a plus b by ax plus c by a equals to 0 divided by a. This a cancel with this, we get here x square plus b by ax plus c by a equals to 0. Now the next step is to shift this constant term on the right side. So we can write it x square plus b by ax equals to minus c by a. When this c by a comes to the right side, so its sign will be changed. Now the next step is add the half square of a coefficient of linear term. So add b divided by 2a whole square on both sides. So we get here x square plus b divided by ax plus b divided by 2a whole square equals to minus c divided by a plus b divided by 2a whole square. Now we can write it like this: x whole square plus 2 times x into b divided by 2a plus b divided by 2a whole square equals to, similarly we can write this b by 2a whole square minus c by a. Now look, this 2 cancel with this 2 and we get this term again. Now this is a perfect square. We can write it x plus b by 2a whole square, and we write it as b square divided by 4a square minus c divided by a. Now take the LCM. X plus b by 2a whole square equals to, here the LCM is 4a square, so write the b square on its place, and when we multiply 4a with this a, we get 4a square. So multiply 4a with this c, we get 4ac. Now taking square root on both sides, x plus b divided by 2a whole square under the root equals to plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square under the root. Next, this square root cancel with this 2. We get here x plus b divided by 2a equals to plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac. And when this 4a square, we take out it from the square root, so we get 2a. A square under root we get a, and 4 under root we get 2. Now the next step is shift this term to this side. So we are shifting it. Look at here. Here we get x equals to, when this is transferred to this side, its sign will be changed minus b by 2a, and plus minus equals to b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Sorry, we will get x equals to minus b divided by 2a plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now take 2a the LCM, so we get minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac, which is the required quadratic formula. This one, x equal to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac by 2a, x equal to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now question number 3 part first is x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. Compare it with this equation, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, which is a general form of quadratic equation. So here the a value is 1, the b value is minus 8, and the c value is this 15. We will take the sign along with it. Here is plus 15, so we will just write it 15 because we know that this is plus 15. But here is minus 8, so we will take b equals to minus 8. Now using quadratic formula, we have x equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, whole divided by 2a. Some students take it the division from here to here, so it is wrong. Whole, you should take it whole. Now putting the values, the given these values, so we will get here x equals to minus 8 is the value of b, plus minus under the root minus 8 square minus 4, a value is 1, c value is 15, whole divided by 2, and a value is 1. We get here minus into minus plus 8 plus minus under the root 8 8s are 64 minus 15, 1 into 15, 15 times 1 is 15, and 15 times 4 is 60 divided by 2. Now write it, we get 64 minus 60, we get 4 divided by 2. Then we get x 8 plus minus the square root of 4, we get, taking square root of 4, we get 2 divided by 2, and this is equal to x. Now here we can write x equals to 8 plus 2 by 2, and x equals to 8 minus 2 by 2, because here plus minus is used. So now we will write it 8 plus 2, 10 by 2, and here x equals to 6 by 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6, x equal to 5, x equals to 3. Solution set is what? 3, 5. This method is called quadratic formula method. Now this question 3 part 2 is your homework. Try it by yourself. Here in part 3rd, this is not in standard form. We can write it like this: x square plus 3x plus 0 equals to 0, because the constant term is missing here. And now compare it with this general form of quadratic equation: ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here a equals to 4, b equals to 3, and c equals to 0. And now apply quadratic formula and solve this part also. Part 4. 3x into x minus 2 plus 1 equals to 0. Now we will solve this question. How? First we will change it into the standard form. So multiply this 3x with x, we get 3x square, and multiply 3x with minus 2, 3 times 2 is 6, we get minus 6x, and plus 1 equals to 0. Now it is in standard form, or it is the general form of quadratic. In general form, compare it with general form: ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here a equals to 3, b equals to minus 6, and c equals to 1. Now use quadratic formula and solve this part also. Come to part 5. This one is so clear: 6x square minus 17x plus 12 equals to 0. Compare it with standard form: ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Here a equals to 6, b equals to minus 17, and c equals to 12. Also try it by yourself. The next one part is x square divided by 3 minus x divided by 12 equals to 1 over 24. First of all, we will change it into standard form and then we will solve it. So look at here: 3, 12, and 24. We will take the LCM. So we will get 24 as its LCM. Look here. Take 3, 12, 24. Now 2 6 are 12, 2 12s are 24. Then again take 2 3s are 6, and 2 6s are 12. Now again 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 1 is. So multiply all these: 3 times 2 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, and 12 times 2 is 24. So its LCM is 24. So we will multiply each term on both sides by 24. You know what is term? This one, this is one term, this is the other term. The term mean when there is plus or minus sign used. What is this minus sign? This is operator, algebraic operator, and it do operations for us. Okay, so multiply both sides by 24. 24 into x square divided by 3 minus 24 into x divided by 12 equals to 24 into 1 divided by 24. 3 times 8 is 24, 12 times 2 is 24, 24, 1. We get here 8x square minus 2x equals to 1. Now shift this one to the left side, so its sign will be changed, or we can subtract 1 from both sides. So by both method we will get the same result. X square minus 2x minus 1 equals to 1 minus 1. So we get here 8x square minus 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Now it is in uh, we can say that it is the in general form of quadratic equation. And now we will apply quadratic formula uh, over here. Using quadratic formula we have x equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Now here we know that the a value is 8, the b value is minus 2, and c value is minus 1. So put the values here. X equals to minus 2 plus minus under the root minus 2 square minus 4 into the a value is 8 and the c value is minus 1 whole divided by 2. The a value is 8. Now we get here 2 plus minus under the root 4 minus into minus plus 4 8s are 32 and 16 here. So we get here 2 plus minus under the root 4 times 8 is 32. So 32 plus 4 we get 36 divided by 16. Now 2 plus minus the square root of 36 is 6 divided by 16. How? Look at here. 36 can be written as 6 into 6, and we can get out 1 6 from here, or you can write it 6 square root and square cancel with each other, we get this 6. Now we can write it x equals to 2 plus 6 divided by 16, and x is equal to 2 minus 6 divided by 16. Now we get here 8 by 16 and here minus 4 by 16. So now 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. What we get here? X equals to 1 by 2 and x equals to minus 1 by 4 or 1 over 4. So the solution set is minus 1 over 4 and 1 over 2. So we have completed this question 3. So inshallah we will solve question number 4, 5, 6 and 7 also. Now Allah Hafiz.